So welcome back. In this video we're going to do a pattern of a square to round. So our sizing is 180 base, so we draw a line for a 180 and we're going to draw half of the plan view, which is the view looking down. As we're doing only a half pattern, we're only going to draw half of the top view. So we start by drawing the top view. So then we use a centre line. So now with our 50 radius we draw the round, and then using the radius breaking that circle up on a quarter marks, breaking it into equal segments, which then gives us our points for our fold lines. If we increases the amount of fold lines around that, then when it comes to forming the actual template, it will get a better and more accurate circle. But for this we're only going to use 7. So these are our fold lines. So from the corner, each one of these points is our fold lines. Which we mark onto our half plan view. So now if we mark it up, we're going to go A, B, C, D and E. So now we need to find the true length lines of each one of those fold lines. So we know the height of the transformer, which is 150 millimeters. So we mark 150 mil on our little graph, which we're going to use to plot our true length lines. So looking down, that we know the distance from A to 1. So the distance looking down on our plot graph, we mark that point, and that is A1. Because it is a concentric square to round, it's also the same as C4 and E7. Then we do the same for B1. So looking down on our plan view, that's the distance from that point to that point. Put that onto our little plot graph, and that is B1, which is the same as B4, D4 and also D7. Finally we now to find B2. Plotting B2 on our graph, and same again, so B2 is also the same length as B3, D5 and D6. So from this point up to the height of our transformer, we now know the true length of that fold line for each of those points. So these are the 3 that we're going to use to create our pattern. So we put our extension on our compass, So now we draw the pattern. So starting off with a baseline, so we know that the length from B to D is 180, so we mark it B to D. Now using our plot graph, from the apex point, the true length line of B4, which is the same as D4, so we put our point on B, scribe an arc, and on D, that gives us 0.4. So that's the first middle section of our pattern. So next we're going to find B2. So on our plot graph we find where B2 is. That's the true length line of B2. So we put that on point B, scribe an arc. So then the distance, which are all equal, we set our other compass, and from 4 the intersection mark gives us our next point, which is 3. Same again, intersection from one to the other gives us 0.2, and then moving out to our next. Grab an arc, intersection, and that is B1. And same again on the other side, finding 5 and 6, we know they're both the same, so I'll put a longer line on. So then 4 to 5, 5 to 6, because they're the same length, gives me the 5 and 6, and then the true length line of D7, on D, scribe our arc, distance from 6 to 7 gives us our 0.7. So now we're going to find B to A, which we know is half of our 180, so we set our compass at 90, it's concentric, same as D and E, so it's a true length. So we scribe an arc on both sides. Then we've got to use the true length line which is A1, C4 and E7. But then we come back down from 0.7 to intersect the length of the side. Same on both sides. Just extend those and just couldn't quite put them in the right place. And that gives us our point E and A. So now we can draw those in. So now these are our fold lines. So D5, D6, and D7, and then E7 to finish off that side of the pattern. And then we do exactly the same on the other side. check to see whether you've got that right. That should be 90 degrees. If it isn't, then potentially you've made an error somewhere. And the same the other side. Then we freehand the top in. If we had more fold lines, obviously you can be more accurate with that, and also it will be more rounded the more folds that you actually put into it. So a minimum of 4. And that completes the half pattern for a square to round. So thanks for watching. I hope this was informative. And check out one of our other videos, which is on the screen now.